are some people online who are talking about the thing that you know about from your own life experience, and some people have no business talking about it. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. Hello. What is going on? Awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And today we're talking about claiming your authority. So yesterday, or if you're watching the replay of this video, I talked a little bit about the difference between expert and authority. Okay, so expertise and authority are two different things. I'll link that video for you to take a look. But today I want to dive into you actually stepping into and claiming the authority that you have, whether it is claiming the authority for a product or service that you want to release, or you are interested in claiming the authority that you have to teach what it is that you know to someone else. If you are new here, that's what we talk on this channel. We talk all things premium courses, luxury mentorship, coaching programs, mentorship programs, and really how to build those out so that you can claim your expertise, your authority, and start teaching other people around the world who need to hear what it is that you have to say. If that is up your alley or something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notifications so you know when more episodes like this drop, and we can hang out live. I love interacting with y'all, answering your questions, all those good things. Also, shameless plug, if you're interested in getting started, you can start at jumpfirstacademy.org. Okay, let's get into today's topic, okay? Claiming your authority. You already have authority to teach what it is that you know. You have lived experiences, okay? You have the wisdom that you have gleaned from those experiences. So remember, wisdom is the application of knowledge. So we learn things all throughout our lives, but it's up to us to apply those lessons. Now, here's what I really want to say, and I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all, because you know how I do. I don't really sugarcoat a lot of things, but I try to say everything in love always, okay? There are lots of people online right now, and you've probably seen this, especially if you've been thinking about a course and trying to figure out what your course topic is going to be. There are some people online who are talking about the thing that you know about from your own life experience, and some people have no business talking about it, okay? Some people do not have any business giving the advice that they give, and sometimes we see the advice that other people are giving, and we cringe a little bit because we know that cannot be right, okay? It seems unethical. It seems immoral. It doesn't seem like they're speaking from a space where the people that you want to help are starting from. So that can happen a lot of times too. Pro tip for your courses: you have to know your audience. You have to know who you're speaking to. I have seen so many people who are doing amazing things, okay? Super mega influencers doing amazing things. I'm not taking away from anyone's accomplishments. I'm not hating on anyone. When I see bad advice, it makes me cringe a little bit. So I saw someone who's doing amazing things, very influential, has established authority, giving wrong advice about mentorship. And basically his stance was, you don't need a mentor. I disagree with that. And if you've been hanging around for a little bit, then you already know, okay? I go hard for mentorship. His advice was, you don't need a mentor. You could just model what other people are doing. But I'm always going to keep it real with you. It's one thing to see what somebody else is doing and to model that thing. It's a whole other thing to understand why they're doing it. And that's the mentorship piece. Like, that's the aspect where you grab a mentor to help you start to implement some of the techniques, some of the strategies, some of the principles that you're wanting to model, but not understanding the real strategy behind it or the real thinking behind it. And that's the reason that we hire mentors, okay? So at some points along your journey, sometimes we are so far removed. We can be 10 steps ahead, 20 steps ahead, okay? Again, this influencer is doing amazing things, and maybe that's great advice for somebody who is a step or two behind him, right? Or somebody who's right where it is that he is. But a lot of times I see this person giving advice to people who are just getting started, okay? So that would be the wrong advice to give to someone who especially is just getting started. You want a mentor, okay? And I am a huge advocate for it. I have mentors, have business coaches, personal coaches, okay? People who help me implement the strategies that I want to model, or the strategies that have gotten them to the levels that they are at, because that's my desire, is to get there too. And I want to get there faster, so I save myself time, money, and energy, okay? I learned that very early on. If you want to skip some of the mistakes that you would make, get a mentor, get somebody who can help you implement. And so that brings us full circle to this topic today about claiming your authority. When you see people online or you see different things, different advice, different coaches, different influential people giving advice, don't think that just because maybe you're not where it is that they are, that you don't have anything instrumental to share, right? Or anything impactful to share, something that may change somebody's life. You have to keep in mind that your life experiences, your lived experiences, the things that you have gathered, the wisdom that you have gleaned is unique to you, okay? There may be other people who share similar experiences, but not exactly what you went through, which makes your voice extremely important, which makes your authority and your expertise important, because you're the only person who can tell your story the way that it's supposed to be told. Pro tip, I say this all the time. While you are still living, while you are still here, we see a lot of biopics, right? And autobiographies and things that I should say biographies, not autobiographies, right? But things that other people create based on somebody else's life after they're gone. And so my encouragement and inspiration to you today is to create something while you're here so that you can tell your story the way that it's supposed to be told. Only you know your experiences. Only you know exactly what it is that you heard, saw, smelled, okay, felt on the day or during the event or whatever happened in your life. So you're the person who can really start to tell about those experiences. This is where your authority starts to come in. So your expertise, you're taking the knowledge and wisdom from those lived experiences. Your authority comes in. Authority is all about positioning. It's how do you position yourself as somebody who has authority around this topic? And this is what I was talking about when it comes to, we were talking about at the beginning of this episode about influencers and other people who have positioned themselves as authorities, and so many people listen to them, and sometimes it's not the right advice for the audience. You get what I'm saying? So you have to know who it is that you're speaking to. And sometimes there are different audiences that will listen to different types of advice or different people's opinions, but we have to use wisdom, okay? As the audience who's listening, we have to use our own wisdom and insight to understand, is this message for me right now in this moment? Because sometimes it's not. And how often do we hear advice or we hear something? I know growing up as a kid, I did this all the time. I would listen to my aunties, my mom, my grandmother, right? And they would say different things that I'd be like, yeah. Okay, my dad would say stuff, even to this day, like, yeah. And then as I get older, I'm like, oh, that makes sense now. Okay. So again, we're all at different points along our journeys. And so understanding your audience and being able to position your authority, and I'll give you 2 practical tips that are going to help you position your authority almost instantly. Okay. So you got to just continue to show up, keep practicing, and be consistent with it. But if you do so, your authority will be established. And so these are the 2 tips that I want to give you real quick. How to establish authority with the audience that you want to come into your courses. First, know your audience, okay? Number 2, you are going to illustrate or demonstrate that you know what the problems and challenges are that they are facing right now, currently in their journey. So you have to be able to express that, okay? So pro tip for your courses, be able to express and demonstrate your ability to relate and resonate to the challenges that and obstacles that your current audience is facing. The second piece of establishing your authority right away is also demonstrating that you are the solution. You can provide the solution. You have been there, done that. You've overcome, all right, whatever obstacle or challenge that they are facing, and you have a solution that you are able to teach, okay? Not just give advice about, but you're able to teach. And so that is what positioning your authority is all about. Helping people to see and demonstrating that you understand their challenges and problems, also demonstrating that you have a teachable framework solution, something that is going to help them through the challenge or navigate around the obstacle, okay? This is why I also go so hard, pro tip, for not just giving advice, but teaching from your lived experiences, okay? Teachable frameworks are what people are looking for so that they can see how can this person help me navigate from where I currently am to where it is that I want to go. If you want to learn more about that and go deeper into turning your life experiences into a teachable framework, something that's going to help somebody else navigate, all right, their current challenges and obstacles and help them achieve what it is that they want to achieve in their life, their transformation, sustainable transformation. Go to jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. Again, it's jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. There you're going to see a free training. It takes about 30 minutes. There are free resources that will help you implement what it is that you're learning, as well as paid resources so that you can go faster, okay? Get in jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. I appreciate y'all so much. Please make sure that if you are watching this, let me know where you're watching from. Also, if you're watching the replay, just type replay, okay? I appreciate y'all. I like to see the global reach and see where this message is spreading to. Also, don't forget to share this with someone else who you know might be interested in packaging their knowledge, their expertise, their courses, or just need some inspiration today. And don't forget to hit that like button, okay? It helps us get this message out to more people who need it around the world. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will catch y'all back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.